time the 30 minutes once a year for first graders and whatnot to be effective. So are you arguing, it's two questions. Are you arguing that we should increase it to 1 hour, 2 hours, half an hour a month? And furthermore, do you have the same opinions on, say, our sex education classes? Should that be fully on the parents as well to teach safe sex effectively to their students, or so should we just get rid of that program as well?
Mr. Chair, members of the committee, I think the safe sex, the sex education, and the abstinence training that need to go to junior high and freshmen and sophomores in high school, and 30 minutes is not enough for that. It has to be sustained. Again, it has to be values based, and it needs to be effective in terms of speaking to things that young people can connect with and that they can act on. I think those things are very important, but 30 minutes wouldn't do it.
I agree.
And I don't claim to be an expert on this, but I just believe that this bill is calling for 30 minutes, and I don't think that's enough. And the other speaker said we don't have the kind of curriculum that we know will, in fact, stick with a first grader and change their behavior. The research that's been done does indicate that this doesn't stick with their behavior. Now, I think we can't argue against giving kids guidance and talking to them, and parents saying to your kid, if you see a gun, stay away from it. And so I don't think there's anything really wrong with a teacher doing that same kind of thing. But I do question, I just have a question, it's not an answer. I do have a question about who's going to teach these classes, and there's been a difference of opinion today about who should be teaching it and what should be taught. And so I think that's another place where the school has to decide who is the person that's going to use this 30 minutes and what kind of message are they going to give? And again, I don't claim to be an expert on this. This is the opinion that we got to after really thinking about this, that we didn't think this was going to be effective enough, and it has enough downsides in terms of hassle for the teacher, hassle for the parents, questions that the parents have, questions that the kids have, for it not to be something that we should put in law in Oregon. And that was our opinion after really thinking this through.
Thank you.
And I know we've got